There is much more debate than usual tonight over the confirmation of the man who would be second in command at the Justice Department. That's because he could be the decision maker on any investigation into President Trump, his campaign, and alleged ties to Russia. Here's Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge.
The federal probe into Russian meddling of the November elections dominated the confirmation hearing for Deputy Attorney General.
Is there any basis on which you would not be able to handle such these investigations?
So I'm not aware of any requirement for me to recuse at this time.
Leaving the door open for a special prosecutor was not enough for Democrats after the resignation of National Security Advisor Mike Flynn and the recusal of Attorney General Sessions over their Russian contacts.
We are in an extraordinary time, careening toward a constitutional crisis.
I cannot remember anything in my years here that has troubled me more.
We need steel spines, not weak knees, when it comes to political independence in the Department of Justice.
If it's America against Russia or America against any other country, I think everyone in this room knows which side I'm on.
Rod Rosenstein is politically neutral with 27 years in the Justice Department, working in the broader Whitewater probe before being appointed a U.S. attorney by President George W. Bush and being retained in the post by President Obama. But Republicans said that resume was still not enough for Democrats.
But then my colleagues here ask you whether you'll abdicate those responsibilities without even knowing the evidence and appoint a special counsel.
And Republicans called out Democrats who did not press former Attorney General Loretta Lynch to recuse herself after meeting with Bill Clinton during the FBI's probe of Hillary Clinton's email server.
This kind of double standard makes it at least look like partisan politics.
Both parties questioned Rosenstein on President Trump's weekend claims that President Obama wiretapped Trump Tower.
If the president is exercising his First Amendment rights, that's not my issue.
No president can just unilaterally say, go wiretap that American citizen.
And I agree with you that that would not happen.
Do you pledge to continue to pursue any ongoing investigation by the Justice Department into Russian interference in the 2016 election?
Absolutely, I would support it.
I want you to look me in the eye and tell me that you'll do it right.
But the January testimony from Attorney General Sessions, where he did not disclose 2 prior meetings with the Russian ambassador, hung like a dark cloud over the hearing.
For him to put this in his letter as a response is insulting. And he should come back and explain himself. I consider what Senator Franken asked Sessions at that late moment, that story just come out, as a gotcha question.
And Senator Grassley emphasized as the hearing concluded that there is still no evidence of collusion between Trump campaign associates and Russian intelligence. If no charges are brought, there was a bipartisan call for the findings to be made public, Brett.
Catherine, thank you.
You're welcome.